Let's start with what nobody's talking about. Pi Network's KYC Validator reward system is built and in testing. That's real. The core team didn't make some vague promise about future rewards. They said the system is designed, implemented, and currently being tested. The timeline is March 2026. That's specific, that's executable. Think about what this means operationally. Millions of users spent time verifying identities on the Pi network. That's the foundation of the KYC process that's enabled 16 million mainnet migrations. Those users deserve compensation. The network needs to formalize that incentive structure. A reward system for KYC validators accomplishes multiple things. It compensates the work that's already been done. It formalizes incentive alignment for future verification. It strengthens network security through verified participation. It creates economic activity within the ecosystem. That's the inflection point that matters, not Kraken speculation, not exchange rumor, that. The token price has been trading around 14 to 16 cents. That's under pressure. Recent token unlocks added supply to the market, which pushed prices down. That's disappointing for speculators, but it's actually healthy for infrastructure building. Lower prices prevent speculation-driven cycles that destroy long-term communities. Price pressure means the community isn't FOMO-driven. It means believers are holding because they believe, not because they expect quick profits. Many supporters do focus on long-term growth. They point to rising verified users and ongoing development as the metrics that matter. To them, features like KYC rewards matter more than short-term price volatility. That's the right perspective. That's how you actually build ecosystems. The overall narrative is clear. Pi Network is moving step by step, not explosively, not dramatically, just methodically forward. The reward system is close but not live yet. The exchange listing talk is interesting but completely unconfirmed. The user migration is advancing steadily. This is boring. This is unglamorous. This is exactly how real infrastructure gets built. Most projects want explosive launches and immediate adoption. Pi is building quietly, methodically, with real users and real adoption. Alright, if this breakdown of Pi Network's actual progress, KYC rewards finalizing, 16 million users migrating, real infrastructure building, versus the Kraken speculation distraction just changed how you think about evaluating which developments actually matter. You need to understand the deeper mechanics of how real adoption gets built while communities chase narratives. Most creators focus on exchange rumors and price speculation, but there's an entire intermediate layer where understanding infrastructure timelines and actual deliverables determines whether you're positioned ahead of developments or chasing them after they happen. If this analysis of Q1 2026 KYC rewards, actual mainnet migration and infrastructure maturation helped you see why boring progress matters more than exciting rumors, smash that like button right now. It tells YouTube this deep infrastructure progress analysis matters. And it helps us push this kind of signal over noise analysis to more people who actually understand how real adoption develops beneath the hype. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. When projects announce actual infrastructure progress, we analyze what that means for long-term positioning. Let's keep going. Here's what crypto communities always miss. The most important developments are the ones that don't create excitement. Exchange listings create excitement. Price rallies create excitement. Community drama creates excitement. Infrastructure maturation creates nothing. KYC validators getting compensated creates nothing. Real user adoption creates nothing. But that's where real value forms. That's where sustainable projects separate from speculative ones. Bitcoin's most important developments happened during bear markets when nobody was watching. Ethereum's most important upgrades happened during periods of low attention. The projects that survived and thrived were the ones building while the community obsessed over price. Pi is following that pattern. Building during periods of low attention, implementing infrastructure while the community chases Kraken rumors. That's either the smartest strategy or the riskiest oversight. The next 2 years will determine which. Alright, so here's what I want you to walk away with. Pi Network announced something real. KYC Validator rewards launching by March 2026. That's infrastructure maturation. That's real progress. But the community is obsessing over Kraken rumors based on an unofficial screenshot. Kraken won't even confirm it, but the community is certain it's coming. Meanwhile, 16 million users have already migrated to mainnet. Real adoption is happening. Real infrastructure is being built. The token price is under pressure. That's healthy. That means the community isn't FOMO-driven. That means believers are holding because they believe. KYC Validator rewards will formalize incentive alignment. That matters more than any exchange listing. March 2026 is the actual inflection point, not because of Kraken, because of network maturity. Communities always chase exchange rumors. Real investors focus on infrastructure progress. For those willing to ignore the hype and watch the actual development, Pi Network's Q1 2026 roadmap is more significant than any exchange speculation. Whether that results in sustainable adoption or delayed delusion will be clear by 2027. Thanks for watching TJ Crypto World. If this breakdown of Pi Network's actual progress versus Kraken distraction helped you understand the difference between real infrastructure development and narrative hype, please drop a comment below. Do you think March 2026 KYC rewards or Kraken listing will matter more? And before you leave, check out our latest video on how blockchain projects build real adoption. I break down the exact mechanisms that separate genuine infrastructure from casino narratives. The link is pinned in the comments. Stay analytical, stay focused on infrastructure, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.